Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Easy Aid Ginyu and his little buddies, Rikuma Goldo and the Jason Birder. We're going to run them through this event on their own team, right, with the Ginyu Force and seeing what kind of links they do and how well they sync up. And then we're going to run them again on the mission execution team with Tao and see kind of the differences in how well they perform on their own team versus how well they perform on Tao's team. I'm not expecting us to complete this event whatsoever with either team, to be honest, because I think I can see us getting killed by one or two of these characters here. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're just going to test them out. We're going to see how well they perform together. Okay, so here we've actually got all three of them together. So we're going to take a look at all of them real quick. So this is the friend unit one. For some reason, friend unit doesn't have full 15 super attack. Only at 14. I don't know why. Maybe they ran out of Kais. But let's see. So for the Easy A here, he's got attack and defense up by 200. Launches an additional attack with a high chance to become a super. 20% damage reduction, and then support for all Ginyu Force allies. Key +1, attack and defense up by 60, and then a chance to perform a critical hit up by 20%. For attacking with 12 or more keys, got another 150% attack and defense. Per Ginyu Force category ally, he's going to get attack and defense up by 200. So we're going to have this fully maxed out because the entire team is Ginyu Force. When there's another Ginyu Force category ally on the team, attacks are affected to all types, and high chance of launching an initial super, so we're going to have that as well. And then for one turn from the character's entry turn, or when HP is 70% or more at the start of the turn, you're going to get additional 30% damage reduction and critical hit chance. So this is pretty good. This is why we want to run the Ginyu Force, so we can get him fully maxed out within his passive. The Rikuma Goldo here, so they're going to be more defensive. They're going to be more of the defensive character. Ginyu's going to be the one throwing around all the attacks. So they've got attack and defense up by 200, 30% damage reduction, a great chance to guard, and seals the enemy's super. After the guard's activated, they're going to get another 100% defense, launch an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super. Attack with 12 or more key, they get another 50% attack and defense. For every attack they receive, up to 100%, they're going to get attack and defense up by 20. And then when there's a Ginyu in the same turn, which there is, guard all attacks, damage reduction up by 30 before attacking, and stun the attacked enemy. So they'll be good for the slot 1 position here, so we're definitely going to move them right there. Then we've got Jason Birder, who I think this one's going to be the liability of the team, but I guess we'll find out. Attack and defense up by 200, launch initial attack that has a high chance to become a super. Great chance to dodge. Space Traveling Warriors or Special Pros, they're going to get key +3, attack and defense up by 40%, so they're pretty decent support. For every attack performed, they get 50% attack and defense up to 200, which is pretty good. When receiving a super, they have another 10% chance to dodge. And that's only for super, not for normals. And then when Ginyu is in the same turn, they get another 10% to dodge before receiving an attack. And allies attack and defense go up by 30% for 2 turns. So they do have 2 turn support, which is pretty good. As long as Ginyu is on that same rotation with them, which he will be. Let's go ahead and start moving through these guys. I think, so Ginyu's going to be stacking defense, right, in his base state. So the state he's in now. All of his supers, he'll be stacking defense. Once we get into the Goku Ginyu, right, he does his body change, he's going to go from stacking defense to stacking attack. So that'll be the point that we start seeing him hopefully throwing out some bigger numbers. Yeah, I mean, right now he's not too bad. 20 mil. Here you go. Another one? Oh, okay. Normal. It's okay. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Okay, let's see how he takes this. He's been stacking his defense, so... Yeah, double digits, so he's fine. Post super, and he super 3 times. Okay, so we'll throw Ginyu Force up front. It's been a while since I've used them. Do they need anything specific? Special pose allies with an int or rainbow. Special pose, attack and defense up at 25 for 2 turns. With a type key sphere, obtain not int. Attack and defense go up by... Okay. So they can either support a team or they can support themselves, unless you can get like this type key spheres with a rainbow, then they'll be activating both. So they're not doing too bad. We're going to have the other Ginyu's going to be on the next rotation with us again. So we're going to have 2 Ginyu's. This is where we're going to swap out to have mine in there. We'll float the friend one off. Ooh. Yeah, those hits are a little rough. I mean, there's no attacks up front, so I don't mind keeping my Ginyu up front. Grab those, pick up those, and then we'll grab those. Yeah, so, I mean, there's not a whole lot of real big options to run on the Ginyu Force team right now, right? I mean, Ginyu himself, I think, is going to be pretty good. The more Ginyu Force allies you have, the better he's going to look. But in there lies the risk, right? Running more Ginyu Force allies means the team might be hurting a little bit. Okay, so actually we might go ahead and use this because this just gives a buff, right? Attack and defense, 25% in battle. Yeah, all yeah. We're gonna go ahead and use this now. All right, so now that we've done that, I think we're just gonna float the Birder and Jace. We'll keep him floating around. Let's see, can we get... No, it's gonna be only int and rainbow. That's fine. Do that, do that. Get a little bit more healing with them. Yeah, so I mean the LR Ginyu Force, I like this unit a lot. I just think running them on any team that doesn't have a full special pose or full Ginyu Force, you're just asking for trouble. So that is the only disadvantage here, is you're gonna have to run them on this team, which the team itself has some holes. So I think, yeah, oh my god. Okay. Yeah, like that. The holes like that. Okay, so we're back in here, back up against Zamasu. We're gonna use the Ginyu Forces active again.
This is the Ginyu Forces Special Fighting Pose!
Alright, now that we got that up, we're here. I don't know if I really want to go into the Goku. Like, really, you wouldn't want to yet, because you still want to build up his defense. But I think just for the sake of this showcase here, maybe we'll transform this one, just so we can see him a little bit. And then watch and see how his attack stat raises. And then maybe later on, we'll try again and see if we can't get him more stacks for defense first.
That body of yours is pretty strong. Yes, and I think I'll take it! Change! We've made a trade! Your body is mine now!
Okay, so now with Goku Ginyu out here, so he recovers HP. Ki +1, attack and defense up by 250. Launch additional attack, there's a great chance to become a super. Attacks are effective against all types, and he's got 50% damage reduction. When he's attacking, he gets another 150 attack. Okay, do you want to tell them what he does? You can't even read yet. A chance to perform a crit up by 50%. A great chance of launching additional super. Then when receiving an attack, he gets defense up by 150. A chance to dodge up by 50. And he foresees enemy super attacks as long as there is a Jace on the team. He's hungry right now. Yeah, so I mean, he's pretty good. And then once he starts attacking, he's going to be stacking his attack vice his defense. So this is another one of those like kind of choose your own adventure style characters where you can keep him in his base form and he'll stack defense all day long, or you throw him into this form and he's going to start attacking, right? He's going to start build his attack up, throwing out some bigger hits. So just kind of interested to see what he starts out at here and see how he builds up. Okay, so I mean, sure, not too bad, I guess. Now I was just gonna see, can they dodge, please? It's a super. Okay, thank you. I'll say they get the additional 10% dodge super, so. Dude, this tech Goku Ginyu keeps getting us mollywopped, and there's not really a good like substitution for this team, man. There really just isn't. I mean, he's gonna die. Like he's gonna die back there. Like there's no way around that. So this is one of the shortfalls of the Ginyu team right now, the Ginyu Force team. I mean, you could throw some of the free-to-play guys on there, right? You could throw Jason there to help force these super attacks. You can throw in Goldo to help out with like stunning and stuff, but I mean, a lot of these guys, they can't be stunned, they can't be sealed, so really bringing them in here, they're just fish as well. So let's just see what happens here. I really don't want to throw Ginyu in the end, but we might do that just to kind of survive a little bit longer. Oh man, yeah, because if we keep him back there, he's just gonna die. For the sake of this, like I want to keep going a little bit farther, so we're gonna put Ginyu in the back there. He'll take the attacks, like he's gonna build up his defense more, and then he's gonna eat those attacks. Nice. Oh. Okay. Sure. I see. He's just gonna. He'll take those just fine. Where the other guy had been taking that for like 200,000 or 300,000 hits each. So. Anyway, I think we're gonna run into the same issue here, where the guy in the back's probably gonna get us killed by getting hit. So. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll do this. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter for you. And we'll grab that. Try to get healed all the way back up and see if we can't survive this round. Yeah, I mean, so Ginyu's good. I like Ginyu. I don't like his team. I just don't. Like, Ginyu Force, it was good at a point. But now, in the current meta, after, you know, these few years, it's not that great anymore. It just isn't. I mean, 21. Let's see. Nice. Okay, additional normal, sure. Okay, 22.7. Yeah, so I mean, his attack creeps up slow. It's not going to be a, like, exponential jump every time he supers, but he is supering a lot, right? So it will be these little jumps here and there as you're kind of building up. Which, I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than watching this guy about to get smacked. Oh my gosh. Good lordy. Okay. Well, let's see if we can survive this round, huh? I think I mean, Recruitment Gold, though, I think will be just fine. I'm not worried about them. They're built for defense. They're built to be in that slot 1. They're built to take hits, especially once they're fully built up. So them I'm not too worried about. Everybody else, though, is just, I don't know, man. Like, Recruitment Goldo, I think, are very good. Ginyu, I think, is very good. The Ginyu Force in LR is still good as long as you have his team. But the rest of the team, man, just isn't it. It just ain't it. Okay, so now we're actually going to, well, let's see. We'll look at his stuff again. 20% damage reduction, 30. Yeah, so the 50. I mean, he's getting 50 either way. Well, no, he wouldn't get that other 30 because we're below this 70%. So we got to transform him.
That body of yours is pretty strong. Yes, and I think I'll take it! Change! We've made a trade! Your body is mine now!
Okay, so now, so this is my Ginyu. We'll do this. Because I have a short attention span. So Int and Rainbow is team, without is just him. Okay. So we got the Rainbow there. Yep. Rainbow and the other one, so we'll do that. And then we'll just see that. Alright, let's see how this looks. Let's see how this works out for us. Can he take this super? Yep, he can dodge it, and that's just fine. Okay, so he's starting off at 18 million. Oh yeah, that doesn't do a whole lot of damage, does it? Without those crits, he's not doing too much. boy needs some crit. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about them. Maybe they'll look better on Tao's team. I mean, I don't know because they're not going to get... I mean, Ginyu still will. Ginyu will still get all his buff. He won't get the full passive build because the whole team isn't going to be built around Ginyu Force. But I just wonder how the sub-EZAs will handle only having one Ginyu around. Yeah, we're not going to bring the Int Ginyu Force with us because you're not going to have the full team of Ginyu Force or Special Pose. So, oh yeah, this is where we die. 100%. We are dead right here. Yeah, it doesn't even matter what we pick up here. Yeah, GG's on this one. Ginyu Force. Ginyu Force ain't it. I'll tell you that. Ginyu's still pretty good, but
time to get serious.
His team, his specific team, not that great.
Gonna go all out.
Go ahead, Rikuma Guldo, have your fun. You know, maybe we'll see the Part 2 LR be Ginyu Force related. Maybe they will be, and that'll really help this team out a little bit, right? Give you another option to kind of run. But just right now, it's just not the way you want to run them. So hopefully they're better on Tao's team. I mean, we're gonna take a look at them and we're gonna see, but I don't have super high hopes. They said bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Let's see. 1,400 miles northeast. Pleased to kill you.
Okay, so now we got Tao's team running here. So the focus here is still going to be on the Ginyu Force. Not really on Tao. So we're going to be looking at them. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to put Rikuma Guldo up front. We're going to float Path to Power. So he's here for support. And then we'll just have Tao there in the center. So we'll want to get enough to actually super with them. We'll grab all those rainbow key spheres for Tao. And then Goku can have all those. We can get our support up. There you go, so they take a couple attacks. So you take a few attacks before they can fully build up. And then once we get Ginyu over here, we're gonna run Ginyu alongside them. I want Ginyu with Rikuma and Guldo, because that's where you're gonna want them. You're gonna want Jason Birder to be floating because they're just straight up dodge. Dodge or die pretty much. So you just want them floating. You don't want them around too long. Give their support and get the hell out of there. Rikuma Guldo, they're gonna be a pretty vital slot one for that for Ginyu. Okay, so in order to get Ginyu on the same side over there, we're gonna float him off. We'll keep Tao here. Yep, we'll pick all those up. General Blue can have those, and Ginyu, sure. I mean, I don't even think Ginyu's gonna be able to attack this turn. That's the only shitty part. Well, he might. I don't know. Tao might not kill. Tao and Blue might not kill. But I don't think Ginyu's going to be able to attack enough, even if they don't, to get all his stacks in. Yeah, Blue, I need you to not go crazy here, please. Thank you. Yep, all right. All right, there we go. At least he's getting a couple in. That's all that matters. At least get some defense up. There you go. That's fine. We'll take that for now. Okay, so here. So my biggest worry is going to be Jason Birder back there. Go ahead and grab that. Didn't really set us up very well for more orbs for him, but that's fine. We'll pick those up. So as long as Jason Birder can dodge, you know, then we'll be all right. You're not getting the extra dodge chance because Ginyu's not on the rotation with them. But hopefully they still have enough, right? I mean, they have like base, what, 70%? So I would hope they would still dodge. And if there's a super, you know, they should be able to dodge with the extra 10%, be 80%. I mean, they'll be good. Like, if you're in a stage where you can dodge and you have the scouter up from Ginyu because of Jace, you'll be able to put them in front of the supers and they'll be able to dodge. And that would be their role, I think. That would be a good spot for them. But you run pretty big risks doing that as well, right? Because I mean, they could also just not dodge. Like that. Thankfully, it didn't get hit very hard, but... okay, so Tao... We'll, okay, we'll pick those up for you. Blue, you can take those. How many we got here? 9? Sure. Go for it, Goku. Okay, yep, so once we get back in the next rotation, we're going to have Ginyu and Rakuma Goldo with each other, which is exactly how we want it. It sucks when it doesn't just fall that way, and you only have one Ginyu to work with. It takes a while to actually get there. But as of next rotation, we'll have pretty much everything set up the way we want it. Okay, so now Rakuma Goldo go up front. We don't need very much with them, so we'll do that. We can grab those for Ginyu. And then all those Rainbow Key Spheres can go to Tao. Alright, so let's see how this does. Already, this team is better, right, than just running the straight up Ginyu force. Yeah, this is already going much smoother. But, I mean, I don't want to speak too soon because we're not on the big bad yet. Okay, so there's one. Let's see how many defensive stacks we can get here with him. There's another. Can we go more? Nice. Good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, Ginyu's good. Ginyu himself seems good. I like Ginyu. I just don't like his team. The mission execution team is much better for him, I think. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and use this.
All right, this time I'm seriously serious. Dokkan Red!
Okay, so there. Can we get all those? Thank you. We'll pick those up. And then we can just grab that one with him and just pray that they dodge. All right, so here comes the moment of truth. We're gonna see, is Jason Berger gonna get us killed, or are they going to do what they're designed to do and get the hell out of the way? Blue understood his job, so let's see if these guys understand theirs. This is your mission, execute it, come on. You did not. Oh my lord. They took almost 300k from that. Sure. Yeah, we're basically gonna have to do this.
That body of yours is pretty strong. Yes, and I think I'll take it! Change! We've made a trade. Your body is mine now!
Okay, so now he's there. All right, the super's coming up front. I think Rikuma Golda should be just fine. I'm not particularly worried about them. I do want to see where could we get more orbs. Okay, so he only needs how much in slot 3? 5? Yeah, so he'll only need 5 back there. So we'll do that. And then we'll pick those up for you. And you got 7, so you're good. You're good either way. Okay, let's see how they tank it. Double digits, sure. Yeah, good defense. Once we get deeper into this fight, if we can get deeper into this fight, those supers start doing a lot more damage. So, it'll be interesting to see how well they can take the supers later on in the fight. Yeah, it's gonna take him a while to build up his attack. But hey, if he wants to keep doing crits, I'm all for that. Oh, additional normal. Okay, sure. Okay, so now we've got double Tau here. We'll go ahead. We're gonna turn this off because we don't really need to see it again. Just to get some sort of damage in there. Okay, so you have you pick up those. Can have you do that. And can we have at least 4? That's fine. Yeah, all the healing this boss does. So I like to do this stage for showcases because it can be longer with all the healing and everything, and some of the teams you bring in there, you know, unless you're bringing like crazy big boys, I don't think you're gonna take these guys down very fast. So it lets us see a little bit more of these characters, especially ones that need to build up like Ginyu does. So it's good, but it can also be a pretty long event. I mean, I think we've seen everything we need to. So, you know, if I cut around here and there, don't be surprised, but we'll see how the rest of this fight goes. But I mean, honestly, I don't know how much more there really is to see from the Ginyu or the Raccoon, Goldo, and Birder and Jace, honestly. Well, let's see. This could be the game ender right there. I mean, you got the super attack in the back, so this is a good spot for Jace and Birder to be because they've got Ginyu on the team. Right, they got their 70% dodge. They got Ginyu on the team, so they got another 10%. Then a super coming in. I mean, ideally they should dodge that, right? Hopefully. If not, I think we can officially chalk them up as losers. I think they're definitely the weakest of this Easy A bunch. I'll say that. They bring the least amount to the table for sure. Okay, yep, slowly but surely his attack is building and building and building, so I mean, some of the longer events he's going to be very good. You know, you can choose to, like I said, either choose to build his defense up to prepare for, you know, some of the end game fight, or you swap over to him and you start letting him build his attack, and hopefully by the end game he's just crushing the enemy. You don't have to worry about defense. All right, let's see. Gonna dodge? No? Oh my. Oh, cow. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy looking at their kit. Yep, so they've got the 70% chance to dodge, another 10% when it's a super, and the other 10% is before receiving an attack. So because the super wasn't the first attack, they didn't get that additional 10%, but still, they had 80% chance to dodge, and they just didn't do it. Yeah, they're the losers of the squad, I'll tell you that right now. All right, so that was our look at the Easy A for the AGL Captain Ginyu and his sub Easy A's for the Raccoon and Goldo and the Jason Birder. I mean, on their own team, they get their full buffs, which is great, but their team sucks. It's not really much more to it. Hopefully, I mean, maybe we'll get a buff for the Ginyu Force here soon. Maybe part 2 will be Raccoon or Jace or LR Goldo before Kid Buu. You know, we're at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. But Ginyu's good, even without like a bunch of the full Ginyu Force team, right? On Tao's team, he was still very good. As long as there is a Ginyu Force team member, which you can get from the Raccoon and Goldo, and they are very good defensively. So you keep them in that slot 1. They'll defend you very well. But the Birder and Jace are just, they're dodge or die. I mean, and in a meta now where there's so much dodge canceling, they're not worth running. They're not. But overall, I think Ginyu is very good. So I'd say for my overall final judgment, I like Ginyu. I think Ginyu is a decent EZA. His team sucks, but on Tao's team, he can still perform well as long as you have a Ginyu Force member. Rakuma Goldo, very good, especially with Ginyu. Jason Birder, throw them in the trash. They suck. Yeah, that's really going to be it. So I think it's going to do it for this video. I think we've seen enough. So I'll run through maybe a couple more events and I'll test them out and see how they do on different teams, you know, mission execution and their own team, and see what I can make of them. But yeah, right now I think that's going to be my final verdict. So you guys stuck around to the end of the video. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. What do you guys think of these EZAs? Do you like Ginyu? Do you hate Ginyu? What do you think of the sub EZAs? What kind of teams do you plan to be running? Go ahead and let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!